This time, I'm travelling solo. Back to catch up with Katherine and Nigel, who just 4 years ago were at a loss over what to do with their remote family home in Larne.
There's no decisions being made and life's been on hold for a very long time, and it's time to start living.
A year and a half.
Well, nearly 2 years.
While Phil whisked them off to see some fantastic and very affordable houses, not just for the family.
Plenty of room for chickens, even more chickens. Could have a
Goat.
sheep.
I got to work repurposing their unloved space to completely transform their home.
It is a bit of the wow factor now. It is a bit of the wow factor, isn't it?
And restored marital bliss.
Are you going to love it?
Or list it?
But all is not as I left it.
Hot tub!
Yeah.
Back in 2018, Phil and I packed our bags and jetted off to the wet but wonderful town of Larne, 20 miles from Belfast.
So we're going to meet a couple who met on a plane, actually.
Really?
Yeah. And she was a stewardess. She gave him her number, which I think is pretty cool customer service. I think that's excellent. It's a lot more than I get on a plane now.
Oh, Phil, you do make me laugh. You wouldn't know what to do. If a member of the cabin crew gave you her telephone number, you'd run for the hills.
I might love the idea of it, but actually I would be scared
You'd be
witless.
Scared witless.
Not Nigel, though. He and Katherine have been married for 7 years now and have 2 daughters, Daisy and Lola.
I tried to first marry a captain, it just never worked, so I had to resort myself to passengers.
But after the purchase of this 3-bed bungalow just 2 years ago, they seem to have hit a bit of turbulence.
The things that irritated me at the beginning are now irritating me even more, so I'm now beyond irritated.
But they're just small things and they could be fixed. Very simply, very simply.
Yes, but there's no decisions being made and life's been on hold for a very long time, and it's time to start living.
A year and a half.
Well, nearly 2 years.
They bought this house after the death of Katherine's mother, wanting to downsize, release some equity and have more family time and holidays.
Going through that grief of losing Mom, I was in such misery, and then I just suddenly decided that we needed to make changes to start living a life and freeing up a bit of cash that we weren't paying a really big mortgage.
But Katherine quickly started to regret that decision.
I'm team list it for various reasons. The house doesn't work for us as a family. We're all a bit disjointed. We're all in different rooms. I hate the storage. There's no storage except for one little cupboard that I fall out with every single day. Bedroom's quite small as a master bedroom.
Yeah.
The bathroom's quite small. The kitchen is my biggest bugbear. It's at the back of the house, very dark. It's a really small kitchen, so therefore it's not very sociable.
Added to that, inviting neighbours round is tricky when the nearest village is just over a mile away.
It's really isolated living here. It's like I've moved here and I'm suddenly now thinking, where's my social life gone? It could be a really fantastic home, but just not for our family. I think we've made the wrong decision.
But whilst Katherine really misses the community and village life,
Nigel's positively thriving in this rural setting.
I didn't want to move in the first place, but now that I'm here, I absolutely love it. I really do love it. I love the location, I love the views. I have my own greenhouse, I have my chickens running about the place. I like to be outside, I'm not an inside sort of a person. To convince me to leave would have to be something very special, and I can't see it out there.
I think you're going to be blown away with something that we're seeing.
I can't see it, I cannot see it whatsoever.
It's my goal to make the house match the views of this 70s-style bungalow.
whereas I aim to expand their horizons even more by showing them what else is on the market.
Who wants to love? Who wants to list?
Oh, gosh. I am... Team List It.
Hey!
And I'm Team Love It.
Oh, my
That's
goodness.
superb! What's the story? What's happened? What's gone on?
We've moved here from Glencoe.
It's a little village, and it was very, very lovely life. Then my mum passed away, and I think I was in complete grief, and I wasn't really thinking straight. And I thought, like, let's downsize our mortgage so we've got more money to enjoy life, and convinced Nigel that was the right thing. And now I'm really thinking if I could clip my fingers and go back 2 years, I'd Probably wouldn't have done it. I think I've done the wrong thing. It's too rural, it's too remote, there's no neighbours.
When a parent dies, it absolutely causes psychological shifts. For you, you thought about family time and spending more time together and everything.
Yeah.
And actually, it hasn't panned out like that.
No.
Because you don't really love the house, you feel more alone here, and it's immensely complex.
What's not right about it?
The house just doesn't work for us. The kitchen's too small, it's dark. I also am not sure about a bungalow. When we first moved, he said, Nigel, I really missed going upstairs to bed. And what did you tell me to do?
Out the back door, round the front, up the steps, and you go.
I'm intrigued to the fact that you had to persuade Nigel to buy this house, and yet Nigel is on Team Love It.
Yeah, I couldn't get my head around it. Now, I love the location, I love the views, I love the outside of it. You know, I have my chickens, I have my greenhouse, I'll maybe have a vegetable plot at some stage. But the thing is that the house isn't right, and I know it's not right, but I know with Kirstie's help, it will be right.
Well, Nigel, you're putting a lot of faith in Kirstie, but even she can't create neighbours.
This is going to be interesting. And tricky. The kitchen that cannot be eaten in.
Oh, it's pathetic as a family kitchen. It's lovely, the garden, though, and the sense of being in the countryside.
So Nigel has once already been convinced to do something he didn't want to do.
Most men can be.
Which bodes well for Team Listed, but the views and garden are going to be hard to compete with.
This is obviously the kids' room where they hang out.
No, this is perfect for the kids.
Your eyes really are drawn to the view.
Well, when it's there.
But without a kitchen dining area, it does explain why Katherine feels so separated from the girls.
It's not big enough.
The whole place isn't big enough.
Their old house was almost 75% bigger, with a kitchen diner and utility room, and was geared towards family living, unlike this bungalow.
It feels like there's a lot of smaller issues to solve.
Like the fact that the only ensuite is in Lola's room and not in her parents'.
There's the kind of issues everywhere.
Just a few rooms in, and already there seems a huge amount to be done for their budget of 35 grand.
Do you know, I wish I had a whole collection of little shots of you struggling to get into garages.
You probably do, actually. It's like a double-height garage.
Well, that's good, because
Oh
this is
my
where my
God.
kitchen's going.
You've got to use this.
Yeah.
This great underused space is a real game changer. Next to the lounge, it would be easy to knock through and create the bigger kitchen living room they're missing. Plus, if they stay, they won't waste £1.5 grand in stamp duty and around £4,500 in legal and moving costs. That's over £6,000 they won't want to spend, seeing as they've just moved recently.
But with my budget of 220 grand, I should be able to find Katherine a house with neighbours.
Well, we've had a good look round. I think your garage is under some threat.
Oh, well, I need a shed.
You've got this.
Yeah, she's
They're
got
too
3
small.
sheds there.
Can we talk about what I should go looking for? Give me the full description.
3
beds.
bedrooms at least. I'd like 4 if I could. I'm open to old or new house and a few neighbours, that it's not as rural as this.
Nigel, anything to add to that?
A view would be nice. A bit of ground for my chickens. I don't want to lose my chickens, so that's part of it as well.
Whilst property is very reasonably priced, there's not much on the market around Larne. But I'm going to do my best to line up some fabulous 4-bed homes with big kitchen diners, neighbours and space for chickens.
Phil is going to struggle like mad because we have looked and there's nothing.
Is Kirstie actually going to build me a little village at the back of the garden so I've got some neighbours and friends? A few pan drawers is not going to fix this.
What you can't do is make it more community-minded.
I know I
for
can't.
her. This is a really difficult one.
I know.
And I couldn't call it. I'm worried about everything, actually.
I don't have enough money for what I need to do. You could really spend on this plot. I mean, look, there's no way we're not going to sell this house for more than we spend on it. Because look at the potential of this spot.
We are going to move.
We are not going to move.
We are.
In 2018, Phil and I were in Larne, attempting to settle a debate between Katherine and her husband Nigel.
I love the house, I love the views. The location is brilliant. I have my chickens running about the place.
I don't really like being as rural as I am. I miss village life, but unfortunately my husband loves it because he loves the outside space. So a lot of convincing to do, Phil, but we can do it.
I'll give it my best shot, Katherine. So, armed with 220 grand, I've got to find a house that'll tempt Nigel away from his rural idyll.
Meanwhile, I've got a budget of 35 grand to make Katherine love this house so much that she can live with the remote location.
This is a phenomenal room. Absolutely phenomenal. It would have windows on 3 sides. If you pushed out that wall above the garage, it could just be fantastic. Look at this, look at the view. You know what? I don't reckon they're going anywhere.
Nigel's going to have to give up his garage, but there will be room for storage underneath. And it may be the price he has to pay to stay put.
So, we have to make this house a home. It's either going to be a home for you.
Or for somebody.
That was quick, Katherine. Or for somebody. But this is an undeveloped plot. It has not been taken to its full potential.
Yeah.
Currently, the family all live in separate rooms. So I plan to knock through from the living room into the garage, create a fabulous open-plan kitchen dining room that brings the family together and makes full use of those incredible views. The old kitchen becomes a 3rd double bedroom, which means daughter Daisy's old single bedroom can turn into a big family bathroom with extra storage, whilst the old bathroom goes to give Katherine and Nigel bigger bedroom space.
It's something we've not even considered, moving Daisy's room. I'm now worried for Phil. I'm thinking the plans are a bit too good for my liking.
I think it will change how you use this house as a family. I'm
Yeah.
absolutely convinced of it.
And I think the way the kitchen is there at the moment, it's just at the back of the house, quite dark. You've always got to have a light on.
It's madness. It's absolute madness. You've got to... You can't be in the kitchen where you spend the majority of your
Time with
time
Mummy, yeah.
and not be looking at this view.
Yeah. You should be very happy with
Got a
that.
winner, Kirstie. Thank you very much.
I'm not shaking your hand yet. I'll wait until it's done. I've made my decision.
Katherine wants to be wowed, really wowed. For her to stay in this house, she has to feel that it's $1 million house. Quite tricky for £35,000. But I'll give it my best. Meanwhile, Phil was happily hunting for a new house around Larne, which back in 2018 had some of the most affordable house prices in the country.
Now remember, Nigel, open mind.
I've cleansed my mind.
Otherwise, we'll open it for you. I think there are lots of challenges. Katherine, you specifically want neighbours and
Yes.
things around you, and yet Nigel, you specifically want space for chickens and views.
Yeah.
So those two things don't necessarily go hand
together,
in hand. So I'm just kind of...
Nigel keeps winding me up because he says, you convinced me to move, you'll get a house and you'll have neighbours. And then next year you'll be on Neighbours from Hell.
I brought them 3 miles down the road to a modern family house in the heart of a large estate on the outskirts of Larne.
Close neighbours. Pretty close.
That's what neighbours are, close. He's probably having palpitations now. I think he'd get me out of here.
What are you thinking, Nigel? Go on, be honest.
Oh, jeepers.
OK, don't.
He's actually trying to
We've heard
be
enough.
polite, isn't he?
OK, so not the best start, but this house will help me gauge how important neighbours really are for Katherine or really aren't for Nigel. 15 years old, this detached home with a garage is in great nick throughout, with the large kitchen diner they asked for, plus several stylish reception rooms and 4 bedrooms. At 40 grand under budget, it's on at just under £180,000. The great price and extra space inside will definitely appeal to Katherine and might just get Nigel thinking.
Gosh, it's a big living room.
It is a big living room,
It's a
isn't
big
it?
living room, yes. Can imagine us all sitting here watching TV. Lovely.
I'd love to see somebody on the front foot and being positive straight away.
It's actually very nicely decorated, isn't it? It's lovely.
It's lovely, it is.
The family-sized kitchen comes with a useful addition.
Kitchen, utility.
Very good.
You've got the kind of breakfast bar. You've still got room for sofas and dining. I just like the flow of this.
Yes,
Yeah.
and do you know, it's a family house. You can tell straight away it's a family house.
Yeah.
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 He's not saying anything, he's thinking.
Go on, Nigel, go on.
Is it filling you with dread?
It's very overlooked.
But we haven't seen all of the living space.
Okay.
Through to the conservatory, which I think they've done really well.
And I love the natural light in here. I could imagine I would spend an awful lot of time sitting in here.
The asking price of 179,000 seems an awful lot of house for the money.
Yeah.
I know they say size doesn't matter, but sometimes it does.
I'm going to have to agree with you there. And with 4 bedrooms, there's more to see upstairs, Katherine. That's right, I said stairs.
Fitted wardrobes. It's quite small, really.
Yeah.
Bathroom.
Yeah.
This master bedroom with the ensuite's much better than what we've got now.
It's bigger,
It
definitely.
is bigger. I don't know if it's
It's too-
filling me with I want to sell the house straight away and move.
Yeah.
Only because I think it's probably very built up. And
It just feels very claustrophobic.
that's because you come from a house with a huge garden. But we're never going to get
What
that.
about my poor chickens?
Admittedly, while there's stacks of room for the family inside, there is only 40 square metres outside. But with the market quiet, property like this is pretty scarce.
The garden is small and the neighbours are close, but equally they're in a tricky situation, and this is 179 grand.
Hello.
Come and join me out here. Is it a garden or is it a yard? I don't know, but there's room for barbecues. There's a garage in it.
Room for a trampoline.
Yeah. It's not going to suit the chickens.
Not chicken friendly, no,
No.
definitely not.
And this is the compromise of the house.
Yeah.
Yes.
Downstairs, it works downstairs.
Yeah.
It's a very open plan, it works well, but the problem is upstairs.
Bedroom's quite small, except for the master bedroom.
And I think here too, it's quite claustrophobic. You know, the houses are sort of on top of each other, and
Yeah.
we want something with a wee bit more breathing space.
So if this house could be moved to a village,
Yeah.
yes, I think it'd tick more boxes.
Well, I've learnt that you can have too much of a good thing. In this case, too many neighbours. If they want a house this size with more outside space in a village, I'll have to up the budget. But I have got another 40 grand to play with.
We're actually in a house now and you've viewed it. You've actually got off your bum and come and see in a house. So that's a plus side as it is, just to get you here.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's maybe making me now think to myself, well, I definitely don't want to move.
Oh, God. No.
Oh dear, Phil, looks like you've only convinced Nigel even more to stay put. Well, reservations aside, 10 weeks on, the guys have moved out and the work is well underway. They've embraced my ideas 100% and the open-plan kitchen diner is already taking shape. The wall between the living room and the garage is coming down, and new windows make the most of the wonderful setting.
Why would you want to move from here now?
Oh.
Why would you want to move from here? Look at that.
Calm yourself down.
Look at that.
The views here might be unbeatable, but my next house has other winning attributes, and I think Nigel could be swayed. The next house I brought them to is in the village of Ballycarry, 6 miles south from their current home.
This is exciting.
How about that?
Yes.
Compared to house number 1, this striking 1980s bungalow has 5 times the outside space with a lot less neighbours, as well as being a real knockout. Inside there are 5 bedrooms, a stylish open-plan living area, and a big kitchen diner, all making it the perfect family home. On the market at just under 230,000, it's 10 grand over budget. But the financial stretch would be well worth all the extra space.
Neighbours around us, but not too close to us. So, yes, it's lovely. I'm getting a much better vibe here. Nigel?
Stumped your words now, but for the wrong reasons.
Yes. You've done well, Phil.
I aim to please Nigel, and it just gets better inside.
Now,
Like this already.
we've got quite a quirky and interesting house here.
Yeah.
I like, yes, it's quirky, but I like quirky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like things that are a little bit different.
And then lead through opening to the kitchen, which is still going to be larger than the kitchen you're going to have at home.
Oh.
It's priced at $229,000, but
Yes,
it's a good example
of what's out there.
of what's out there. Something that's in a village location,
Yeah.
but it's not too claustrophobic.
No.
Overlooked.
There's plenty of space surrounding this house and a lovely outlook.
That is a big garden, isn't it? And I like the view of the church as well, it's lovely. You can see the sea just over there as well.
Keep going, Katherine, keep going.
Well, Catherine's already sold, which means she might not mind the fact that it's a bungalow. But surely 5 bedrooms will make up for the fact that she can't go upstairs to any of them.
Bedroom. That's quite big, isn't it?
Yeah, double bed in there.
Yeah, it's a great job.
But I reckon Nigel's on the ropes, which means Kirstie's there with him, which is always a good thing.
Very good. I like it.
Lovely.
Sounds like you're changing your mind, Mr. Finch.
It certainly does, Katherine. And for my final flourish,
What's in here?
The most important.
Garage.
Garage. There's a mezzanine up here. He's got a kind of gym up there.
Yeah.
And then there's a storage room, utility room.
Okay.
Very good.
So
This keeps getting better and
there's a
better.
lot of space, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's the house that keeps on giving.
You didn't want it to keep on giving, did you?
He wanted it to stop at the front door.
Something to think about, anyway.
Bill pulled it at the back. I think you're swaying. You were saying some lovely comments around there.
It's definitely more appealing, this one, than the first one,
Yeah.
definitely.
That viewing went extremely well. Catherine's the one that wants to list, so Nigel will be listing.
But don't forget, Phil, they both loved my plans for the house. 3 weeks into the build, and it's already coming along brilliantly.
That's what I was hoping for. That is exactly what I was hoping for. It isn't a wow house. It's a wee house. But this is a wow room, and that is what we were hoping to achieve. And you can see it's spectacular.
The rest of the house is coming along nicely too.
Ooh, lucky daisy. This is a really nice big bedroom. This was the kitchen, and now it is going to be a bedroom. So, what are you feeling?
It is a bit of the wow factor now.
It is a bit of a wow factor, isn't it? I mean, it really is.
Worrying.
This is where the kitchen's going to go. That's where your dining area is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're very much from here, you're not losing any of your sitting room.
No.
No.
Not a single inch.
No. All
No.
right.
In fact, you're gaining a little
Yeah,
bit.
they are.
Because that's a sensational space, and the table will be great in there.
But I think it'll be a good socialising room too as well.
Oh, really
because
good.
where the kitchen was before,
Yeah.
anybody came over,
No.
you're on your own in there,
Yeah.
and everybody else was in there having a good time. And
This is
it's-
going to be a spectacular room. It's
Yeah.
a real party room.
With some canny thinking, the guys are managing to make 35 grand go a long way. Upcycling the old kitchen door, reusing the wooden floor, and even selling the old kitchen units. They're really motoring along on this project.
Now, what are you going to paint it?
We think we're doing it like a really light grey, like a summer grey, I don't know.
If it were me, I'd go for the very, 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 very palest, the bluer greys.
Painting every wall the same will help to blend in the old garage space and make this feel like one big room. Relocating or extending is also really disruptive. But a new kitchen can add at least 4% to the value of your home. And it could mean creating a proper, open-plan family space that you will use. As the fantastic new kitchen diner takes shape, the family are all helping with the refurb. With everyone investing in the work, they'll be all the readier to love it.
Hold on, Kirstie. I've still got one last house to show them. I may not have convinced Nigel yet, but Team List It is about to pull out all the stops. 4 miles west of Larne, just outside the village of Kilwater.
So, from all you've told me,
Yeah.
I reckon
Oh, sorry.
a farm on the edge of a village with just a few neighbours
Yeah.
might kind of work.
Absolutely.
Farm, Nigel, you've always wanted a farm.
Well, OK, it's not really a farm, but with numerous outbuildings and 3/4 of an acre attached, it's certainly big enough for Nigel's beloved chickens and their baby chicks. Whilst the site could do with some landscaping, the house and land are all for sale for an incredible 200 grand. Only a year old, the house is made up of 4 huge bedrooms, several bright reception rooms, a lovely big kitchen, and it has the all-important neighbours for Katherine, but not too many to put Nigel off. A healthy middle ground.
Come on in.
Gosh, big hall.
Massive hallway. Not going to find a bigger one than this.
It's very big. Great job.
There are 2 massive bedrooms and a bathroom down there. There's 2 massive bedrooms and a bathroom upstairs.
Keep talking, Phil.
And the kitchen.
Lovely.
I actually think this house is quite a big opportunity. It's priced at £200,000. That's an awful lot of house and an awful lot of land
Yeah.
for that kind of money. It needs TLC, it needs a bit of imagination and money spending on it. But actually, if this was at the top of its game, inside and out, this would be 230, 250, no problem.
So get a bargain.
You are getting a bargain.
How worried are you, Nigel?
Very worried.
And that's before he's seen the rest of the house.
Bedrooms are huge.
Brilliant.
There's 2 living rooms,
Thank you.
2 bathrooms, wood-burning stoves, massive hallway. Ha! This is going to get interesting.
What's through here? Oh, gosh, like a sunroom. Oh, my word.
This is an added bonus again, isn't it?
Katherine would get her wish to go upstairs to bed here.
Look at the size of this.
Look at that.
Is that an ensuite?
Yeah, the size of it.
It's lovely. What's not to like? Is there anything? There isn't anything not to like. You can't say
not a
there.
thing.
No.
I totally agree, but I've not finished. There's still the enormous garden to see.
Mature trees, swings.
And this is all your garden. This whole
This
big
whole
plot.
piece.
Just a big plot. Hence why I refer to it as a farm, because you've got the yard, you've got the field, you know.
Big, isn't it?
Plenty of room for chickens, even more chickens. Could have a...
Goat.
Some sheep.
But for the money, you couldn't want for more.
Nigel, has it moved you towards Team List It?
It has definitely got me thinking. Definitely got me thinking. I never expected that for a moment. Not at all.
Katherine, have I done my job then?
You have. You saved the best to last. And Nigel, I can see he is definitely coming more to our side. Aren't you, Nigel? I think I'd buy this tomorrow.
I am very confused. This house is just completely blown out of the water. It's just something special. It really is.
So we're moving then?
Never thought I would say that.
It's getting close.
Much of this job is about listening, both to what people say as well as what they don't say. And my great sense was that in order to get Nigel to properly engage with the process, I was going to have to show him something with the wow factor outside. And it looks like I just did that.
There may be room for chickens galore here, Phil, but I wouldn't start counting them yet. Just 12 weeks since the work first started, the renovation was finished, and Phil and I were back in Larne to find out if Katherine and Nigel had come to a decision.
Well, what do they say about Northern Ireland weather?
Well, do you know what? I have heard that it can blow some in Northern Ireland. And you really go carefully, because this is, like, unbelievable.
I have a feeling it's not just the weather that will blow us away today, Phil.
Well, before we get to see your work, Kirstie, there's the pressing matter of my shoes and your hair.
Guys! Oh, sorry, really not expecting you. Oh. I'm so sorry. We just had... It is absolutely insane.
Come and have a little look.
Before I came to help, the cramped, disjointed rooms of this bungalow had been keeping the family apart. But unlocking the potential floor space in the adjoining garage was a real game changer. Knocking through to the old sitting room has created a vast, sociable space.
Voila!
It really is voila, isn't it?
Now there's the extra room for a sleek new kitchen and a wonderful dining area that makes the most of the outlook that sets this house apart, even on a stormy day like today.
I love the fact that you've got the view, which you didn't have that view before, not at all.
Nothing. No. This is absolutely, obviously, appalling weather, but it feels so kind of cosy, and you're really able to enjoy the dramatic weather.
Yeah.
And crucially, they can enjoy it now as family all together in a way they couldn't before.
Well, the kitchen before was tiny. It was at the back of the house, and the kids are here now, and I'm cooking, and sometimes the kids are here doing the homework, so it just feels more family orientated, doesn't it, straight away? Yeah, it's lovely.
Because we were sort of...
You were quite sort of disjointed before, and you couldn't all be in the same room.
Yeah.
And the fantastic transformation doesn't stop there. Relocating the kitchen left this room free to be turned into a much bigger double bedroom for daughter Daisy.
Very smart bedroom as well.
It doesn't feel though it's a compromise, does it?
No, it's double bedroom.
It kind of feels like it was always here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We had done Daisy's room up, and we thought, well, we're not going to touch that room.
No.
We said, no, if you change that into a double bedroom, you have 4 double beds in, and that...
In terms of resale, I'm always thinking of you, Phil.
And there's more. Daisy's old single bedroom has been turned into a much bigger, stylish family bathroom.
Oh, it's a thing of joy, Phil. You've got to have a look at that.
This is all very, very smart.
By really going for it, Katherine and Nigel have gone 10 grand over their 35 grand budget. But the new valuation means that despite their overspend, they will pocket an extra £18,000 in any future sale.
So with the storm still battering against their lovely new windows, it's time for us to get down to the nitty-gritty.
I think you've changed everything that you could have changed, and it looks amazing. And actually now you can spend time together as a family. But of course, it's still a bungalow, it's still rural, and it still doesn't have any neighbours.
It does not feel like a bungalow here now. It's very elevated, though.
Yes.
It
It feels
doesn't
like a
have-
high-end apartment or something.
Yeah.
On the other hand, Nigel never wanted to buy this house or move in, but moved in under some kind of duress and fairly quickly...
Loved it.
Loved it.
Yeah. It was a case of, I thought, there can't be anything out there. There can't be.
And then property number 3 happened. It had everything. It ticked every box. So we actually swapped sides, because as this started to form more homely, I suddenly could see that this was actually the potential was starting to work here. And then Nigel said, if we hadn't committed to doing the work here, he would have moved straight away, there and then.
Yeah.
I think that probably brings us to the point where we've got to ask that question, doesn't it?
Katherine. Nigel. Are you going to love it?
Or list it.
We're going to... Together?
Yeah.
Go.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Love it. Sorry, Phil.
No, that's OK. Perfectly understood. I don't blame you.
It's been blood, sweat and tears, and we've put our heart and soul into it, and it works as a family, and the view is just, it's very special.
Everyone's a winner here.
Yeah.
Everyone's a winner.
Really, it's Kirstie, though. I was team listed, but as this house started take place, it suddenly made me realise this is actually becoming a home.
It's just amazing. I'm so happy.
Yeah,
so
we still
happy.
walk around thinking a bit disbelieved that this is our home. Feels too nice for us.
While they were both blown away at the time, I'm eager to find out whether Katherine and Nigel continue to love their home once the dust had settled. Nigel and Katherine may have decided to love their spruced-up bungalow back in 2018, but their hard work didn't stop there.
So I'm back in Larne to see Nigel and Katherine. If you remember, they loved it. But the great thing about Larne is they can't leave it alone, and I'm longing to see what they've done.
And right from the off, I can see they've been busy. Since deciding to love it, Katherine and Nigel have invested £5,000 to have the whole exterior rendered. They spent most of lockdown painting the entire house, including the windows, resulting in this fresh, modern style which drastically enhances the curb appeal of this 1970s bungalow.
Wow. Hello. I mean, excuse me while I squint.
I know.
Look at your house.
The impressive exterior makeover is finished off by new tiles leading up to the front door, replacing the old concrete slabs for £700. And out of the corner of my eye, I can see another new addition.
What is this?
That's our lovely hot tub area.
Hot tub area.
So you're looking out at the sea view
Hot tub area.
with a glass of wine.
Well, things are clearly looking up.
I know, yes, absolutely.
Alongside the new hot tub area, which Nigel built himself for £800, they've also levelled off the ground and created an outdoor seating area overlooking the stunning view for £300. And out back, Nigel's beloved chickens have been spoiled with a fabulous new run, which he built himself for £200.
So have you done anything inside?
We have
Just
indeed.
a little.
Oh, can't wait.
Yes, after you.
Oh.
We've also got a new addition to the family.
Have you?
Yes, a little dog called Ziggy.
Oh.
Ziggy!
My plan to utilise the garage to create a fantastic open-plan living space was a huge success. And Katherine and Nigel have since redecorated to make the room feel even more homely.
Do you know what? You come in, it's always the same. You come in here and you just look out. It is stunning. The light, it's not just the view, it's the light. And that window is still one of the best things that anyone's ever done.
Oh, that was your idea as well.
Yeah, it was. There are houses all around the country that look like this. This is, for want of a better word, no insult to
Normal
the house.
house, bog standard
It's bog,
house.
that's what, that was
Yeah.
exactly what I was about to say.
standard house.
Bog standard house. And yet, look at this. We could be in California.
I wish we had that weather.
I mean, really, we could. Yeah. This is open plan, LA style living.
Yeah.
And all you've done is built above the garage.
Yes.
I know, exactly.
And then this new blue.
Yeah.
When did you do this?
We lived with it for about 4 years, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then redecorated about
So
a couple
you've
of
just
weeks
done
ago.
this?
Yeah, just literally
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago.
Very clever to do that white.
And the post, yes.
Yeah. So that your two pillars are white, your windows are white, you've got the white radiators, and it's so clean and bright.
I wasn't overly sure of it. I just thought this is going to be really, that it's going to be like a cave. But Catherine's going, trust me, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. And then she said, I'll tell you what, look, we'll pick out the pillars. And it has actually defined a living room and a kitchen now.
Yeah. This is like textbook how to do dark.
But my favourite new addition to this home is the one on 4 legs.
So this is Ziggy. Say hello, Zig.
He's beautiful. He's absolutely beautiful.
He
And
is a
Katherine,
good
it's so good to get a dog which matches the decor.
I know.
I know. Yeah. Look, he goes with a rug.
You don't even notice him when he's lying down.
He adds those little oatmeal tones. You know, that's what I say.
He's a boy because Nigel is surrounded by girls.
Girls,
So
yeah.
we had to have a son, didn't we, Nigel?
We did, yeah.
On the subject of the girls, can I go and have a look at the bedroom?
Of course you can, yeah.
Yes, let's
Yep,
go.
lead the way. Yep.
You coming, Ziggy? Oh, look, he's very good.
With the girls growing up quickly, the now more mature Daisy recently helped her parents redecorate her bedroom, which was once the old kitchen.
This just looks so fresh and grown up.
Oh,
You've got the organic theme with the wood and the green, you've got the macrame. This just looks great. Absolutely fantastic. I'd be I want to see the rest. Lead
Let's
through.
go.
Let's see more.
And more.
And through in what used to be the study, Nigel and Katherine have created a snug area for the girls to watch TV together in the evenings, away from their parents.
This is the girls' room, really. This is their wee snug where they sort of hang out.
They do, yeah, I suppose so. You know, like when we're watching different TV programmes, they'd come in here together, wouldn't they?
Would.
This is the conversation I had with a lot of people, and it was also a conversation that was going round and round my head in lockdown. Is open plan kitchen sitting rooms are absolutely brilliant, but if the only other reception space you have is actually bedrooms, which aren't receptions, it's quite difficult.
Because they then hibernate in their bedrooms and don't ever come out.
This is ideal. Right, let's go back and sit in front of that fire, and I want to know.
Nigel's sister's made a lovely cake as well. Again.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you know me, I'm a sucker for a cake after you two.
Right, guys.
With the alterations, plus decorating and furnishing, Nigel and Katherine have invested an additional £20,000 on top of the 45k they'd spent when we were last here. So I'm keen to find out what the house is now worth.
You bought it in 2016, so it was a mistake when you bought it.
Well, I always knew it was a good house, as in the views, but I really missed having neighbours, and there was always like the taxi service for the girls, and it was just, I think I instantly regretted it as a mum. I think we moved probably 5 years too early.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I think with the work that we've done to it, it has made it a more family home for us.
Yes.
Definitely a home to be proud of, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
It is, yeah, we are. It is we're very, very, very happy here. Love it. Literally love it.
Yeah. But then the added bonus is you bought it for
165, yeah.
You spent about 65 on it all told.
Yeah.
Yes.
When Phil and I left in 2018, it was worth...
It's about 240-ish.
Yeah. So on top of what you spent.
Yeah.
And it was valued the other day for...
Do you want to say?
Yeah, you can go ahead, go on.
325, or offers over 325, from 325 to maybe 350.
Ooh.
Yes.
It's a sensational piece of property. Mm-hmm. And you got Phil in here and tried to look at other places to go.
I know, but I think even the whole process, though, it really gave us clarity, if nothing else, because we were in a bit of a stalemate because we'd been here for 2 years and done nothing with it. And I think if you and Phil hadn't turned up, we probably would still have the kitchen at the back of the house. I think what's really helped with us is we've always had a really strong bond, me and Nigel, but I think we had this primary goal to make this as best it could possibly be. And I think we've achieved that.
Absolutely, definitely.
You've achieved it. You've been rewarded for that, you know, by what you've added to the value. And we still haven't finished.
No.
Rumour has it there's great plans for this plot.
Yes, garage, summer house, something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
We always did talk about that top corner.
Yes, we did.
So I think we should go out and see what I'm going to see when I next come back here.
Oh, yes, please do. Full of compliments, so you can come anytime.
While I'm thrilled to see that Katherine and Nigel have continued to make this house their own, I still think there's more they can do to make the most of this stunning outlook. Granted, the Northern Irish weather doesn't allow for outdoor living all year round, but garden buildings can be a fantastic way to add additional living space and enable you to use your garden whatever the weather. So before I shoot off, I'm taking them to visit a garden house specialist near Belfast.
But the thing is, you're not after anything this big, are you?
No.
No, and I don't think our garden would take it. It would probably take away from the house then.
No.
Garden buildings have come a long way since the traditional shed. These days, you can spend upwards of £20,000 on creating a fully insulated room with electricity and even plumbing. With more of us living and working from home now, 20% of people say they're looking to add more space, and garden rooms are one of the most cost-effective ways of doing that. I don't think Katherine and Nigel should take up too much space in the garden, so a full-size garden room would be too much for them. But a smaller summer house would give them the option to entertain and enjoy the garden all year round.
So this is a summer house.
Yeah.
Which is cheaper, basically. It is only just over £4,000, whereas the garden houses are quite a bit more.
Yeah, probably double.
But I think this is nice. I mean, this is...
To be honest, this is a lovely size.
Imagine that we were
sea
looking
view.
at the sea view.
That's right there.
I mean, the size of this window.
Right, now, get your chequebook out, sold.
Yes. I am going to leave you two here. I'm so impressed by everything you've done.
Oh.
This means that, you know what, if you get a shed, I can come back again.
Well, yeah, you can have the pull-out sofa. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Bye.
See you soon.
I'm over the moon that Team Love It won, because it has just been, it's what I wanted from the very start. But the finished article now, we just love it, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We love it, yeah. Best decision.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Northern Ireland is full of extraordinary views. I've got Belfast just behind me and the dockyard. But still, one of the best I've seen is Katherine and Nigel's. I hope they do find a summer house, and I hope they manage to put it in that beautiful spot, perfect for work and play. I continue to be full of admiration for the time, energy and effort they put into their home. And as we've seen, the figures speak for themselves.